what we thought we'd do in this video is we'd do a little summary of what we thought of the sites, how much it all cost, and a bit like we've done before for this previous tour. I just thought it was quite useful for our own interest to find out how much it cost and where we went and what we thought of the sites and all of that. So I thought we'll do that, and I'll better shut up and
you better get started.
So I've got my laptop here, all the relevant details for how much distance we travelled. So we travelled 738.2 miles. Our average consumption was 25.9, and bear in mind that's actually towing.
Yes.
Yeah,
because we didn't go out in the van, did we? That's just towing.
That was just towing on
from
motorways
site to
and
site,
A-class roads, site to site.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Our average speed was 43 miles an hour.
Right.
So I think a lot of it has obviously been spent at close to motorway speeds, a lot of it in 5.
Yeah.
And we spent 17 hours and 5 minutes travelling.
Wow.
So that's quite a bit of travelling. I think that's only just in the van as well, isn't it? So,
that's only in the van, yeah. We obviously went around in the car.
Yeah, now the motorhome's done 7,887 miles in 18 months.
Yes, because it didn't do a lot various times last year.
No, for obvious reasons.
No.
So you're going to go through the figures for how much we spent then, are we?
Well, we went away for 16 days, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did what I've done before. I used my money tracker program.
Yeah.
Created a project called
Yeah.
Thor's Southwest Tour, May 2021.
Right, as you do.
As you do, yeah. So then I split things into various categories.
Yeah.
So I've done a summary.
Yeah.
If I click on that, rather than I've got all the detailed things, but
Yeah.
summary basically is we took the up out to most places, and a lot of places we had to pay car parking.
It was about £3 or £4 for about 3 hours.
That's right. We had hardly any change, but luckily most of them you used a card. Didn't
I either
you?
used a card or
the
an
Ringo.
app, so I think I've got about 3 apps. I've used the card about half a dozen times. So.
Yeah. So we spent £18.46 on car parking fees.
Yeah.
We filled up the little up before we went.
Yeah.
And we filled it up again when we got back. So it's used while we were away. It's helpfully used what was more or less in the tank, isn't it?
Yeah. The car's been doing about 45 miles to the gallon, 45, 50 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
Mainly because it's been short journeys, I think.
Yes.
On longer journeys, it tends to go towards 50 miles per gallon.
But we've used it as a run around, haven't we, around the little lanes. And, especially in Cornwall, up hills and down hills.
Yeah, so there's a lot of third gear work with the car.
That's right. So it's £23.91 is the fuel for the car.
Right.
Now, the motorhome took us, obviously, down to the Cotswolds first of all, then down as far as Cornwall, back to the Cotswolds, back home.
Yeah.
We filled it up twice, both times about £80 each, so the total for that was £163.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
As you say, we've done 700 miles on that.
Yeah.
We put down groceries because I know, we'd have to eat at home, but we may have had extra wine or beer.
Surely not.
Possibly, I
Surely
doubt
not.
it, So it's £278.53.
Yeah.
We actually had a few meals and coffees and things while we were out.
Which was excellent, by the way.
Yeah, it was excellent. All of them were sitting outside, weren't they? Because obviously you couldn't go in anywhere.
Well, it was only when we got to Bourton-on-the-Water that we could have gone into the pub.
Yes.
But we thought, it's nice outside, we'll sit outside. Because it started raining, didn't it? So teachers.
Yeah. So because we were with the car, obviously we hadn't got coffee and whatever with us. So we spent £130.41 on meals out.
Yeah.
Then I've got a section for toll fees and railway fees, things like that.
Yeah.
So we spent £10.30 on the toll, the M6 toll, when we went down.
Yeah.
We didn't come back via the toll, so there was only one for that.
That was a Sunday toll, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's normally £11.
That's right, so it was cheaper.
Yeah.
And we went on the GWR railway.
Yeah.
And that was £59.
So makes up the 69.
That makes up the 69.30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Site fees.
That's the biggest part of it.
Yeah, that's the biggest part of it,
Yeah.
and we'll go through that perhaps in a bit more detail in a minute.
Yeah.
But the total for it was £382.77.
Right, right. What's the £6.75?
That's for you. There's a £6.75 for you going around the motor museum.
All right.
So
I realised I could have got a discount on that because I'm an XBT. You get a discount if you're XBT or civil service.
oh, all right.
Plus, we didn't realise we could have taken.
We could have gone in. Yeah, the
Poppy
man
as well.
came out and said to me,
What you do
you
is
know, you
stand
can
out,
go
like a
out
lemon,
round. Yeah. So
We
good-
didn't think dogs were allowed
No.
in previously, but we
No.
might have been wrong there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Grand total.
grand total is £1,073.13.
Right. Okay.
Which is about average for when we've done one of these like 15-day tours.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
it's very similar to how much it cost us when we went on the last Scottish tour,
Yeah. Yes.
isn't it? It's
Yeah. So that's right. So it's about £1,000 each time you go on a
yeah,
2 to 3 week tour.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. Right, so the details I've obviously broken down further, but
Yeah.
I don't think people want to know we spent £12.90 in the Cornish bakery in Totnes, do they?
That was that really nice pasty I had. It was I think it was a tikka masala pasty. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've had sort of the lunch actually that we had at the King Arthur Tintagel. That was when we had the veggie breakfast, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and that was good as well.
And we actually, I think that was our first pint outside a pub, wasn't it, for
For a long time, yeah.
a long time?
Yeah.
Because up to then we'd been to cafes and things, but this
Yeah.
was the first pub lunch.
Yeah. Well, only had a pint.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah, £23.15 we spent
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
And then the Bourton-in-the-Marsh one, Bourton-on-the-Water one, the last meal we had, it was splashed out £34.16 there.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
That's all
so
the meals out, is it?
yeah, that's all the meals out, but I mean, we
Yeah.
won't go into any more. Most of the rest of them were just coffee.
Yeah.
Right, so now I've got the site fees,
Yeah.
which
You've got to go not in a weird order there, haven't you?
yeah, well, basically I've got Bath Chew Valley at the top because I had to pay a deposit when I booked it
Right.
of £30, and
Yeah.
that was last December when I
Yeah.
booked that.
Yeah.
Then they wanted the balance before the 7th of April or something, so I had to
Right.
pay that. So that's why that's not,
Okay.
it's in the date order that I paid
see,
it, not in the
right,
date
okay.
order we were
Right,
there.
okay.
So that was £60 for
Yeah.
Bath Chew Valley. So what did we think of that site?
Well, we had mixed opinions about it. I quite liked it. You thought it was a little bit cramped, felt a little bit...
Yeah, the weather really didn't help,
Well,
did it?
no,
Because
I
I mean,
no.
we couldn't do much at all. Could be that Saturday. It really was heavy rain.
Yeah,
but
heavy rain all day, wasn't it?
yeah, I enjoyed sitting outside when we got there on the Friday because it
Yeah.
felt like you were sitting in a big
Well,
garden.
yeah, that's right. It's a closed off area, isn't it?
Yeah, it
And,
was. Yeah. It just the pitches just felt a little bit close together. But then there was nobody on one side. Seemed to be a seasonal pitch,
Yeah,
didn't it? And the
yeah.
people next door to us went the following day.
Yeah,
so
that's right. So
it
was quite quiet.
It was quite quiet.
I mean, a few
yeah.
people have commented on Bath Chew Valley about not being able to bring the car to the caravan, or if you like us towing a car, not being able to do that, or keep the car nearby of your van. I can see that's a problem for some people, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
if you store a lot of things in your car,
Yes.
or if you've got mobility issues,
Yes.
you don't really want to be trudging up and down
No.
campsite to get something out the boot. So, I think it's a result of them trying to keep the pitches nice. They've got a limited amount of space there.
Yes, I don't
So-
think they want vehicles going on the grass, do they?
No.
And understandably, in a way, because there was a gardener there most of the time we were there, weren't there?
Yeah.
And it is immaculate.
Yeah.
It's got water features and
Yeah.
lots of plants. And
It is like
it's
a little
really
garden.
nice.
and
It really is lovely.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautifully kept.
I just thought the leaving was a bit frantic because probably with the time we were leaving, but it was Sunday morning and there were a lot of people having their caravans taken to the
Yeah.
parking area.
Well, there were also a
weren't
lot
they,
of
to
people
leave.
bringing their cars to the caravans
Yeah.
to load the car up as well. So
Yeah, so there was a lot going on that
Sunday.
Sunday morning,
Yeah.
but probably if you were going at other different times, that wouldn't be an issue.
no.
No, but I think we both thought wish we'd had a bit longer, but
Yeah.
we thought it was a nice stop off in between Cotswolds and going down to Devon.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, it wasn't really, was
No.
it? Because it was a long journey through round Bristol. Because
It was
the
a
A4
horrendous journey through
yeah,
Bristol.
A4 was closed.
Yeah.
And then when we left, it was a lot of narrow roads, wasn't it, to get out? So
And there is that particularly narrow road in and out of it, which is okay. We didn't meet anyone coming the other way or anything like that.
no,
But
no.
it is a little bit dodgy walking along those lanes when you've got cars and caravans and motorhomes coming towards you.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I think that was the drawback with that.
So I think it's not a site we'd go for an short stay again.
No.
I think we'd go back there again. I think
go
we
a
want
bit
to go for
longer.
longer
And
and
we'd take the
explore
car.
the area.
We'd take the car as
Yeah,
well.
and go around the Mindip Hills and things.
Yeah, that's right.
So
So the next one we're going to look at is Broadway then.
yeah, so this is now in Dayton. Now Broadway was the first one we went to.
And we hadn't been to Broadway for quite a long time. We certainly hadn't filmed it before now. We started filming for YouTube in March 2017, so it's prior to March 2017 that we went there. I can't think when it was. I think it must have been...
I think we took Poppy when she was a puppy.
So it might have even been about 2013 then.
It was January 2014, I
Yeah.
think we took her.
And it hasn't
Yeah.
changed much, has
No,
it really?
no.
It is a lovely site.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed it there. I
Yeah.
think out of all the sites, maybe on this tour, I think it might be my favourite.
All right, okay, as far as sites go.
Yeah, as far as sites go, not
Yeah.
Other factors.
Not for location, but...
No, well,
mean,
location was good. I mean,
Oh yeah, obviously in the Cotswolds, but I mean, my thought on location is that it's quite a walk from the site to the village,
Yes,
isn't it? And
yeah.
Also, I think if people are looking for buses, I think the bus was about halfway between Broadway.
yeah, I didn't quite,
I didn't quite understand
whether we
where the
missed
bus
a
stop
bus
was.
stop or something. But
No.
obviously, that site would be even better once you can get on the train.
Yeah,
So you couldn't get on the train at Broadway, could you?
No,
We had to
no.
go. Name is escaping me. Where we had to go?
Toddington.
That's it. We had to go there to get on the train. But
Yeah.
obviously, if things improve, you'll be able to just walk out the side.
and then you can go to Cheltenham and you
Yeah.
can visit all the stops on the railway.
Yeah, that's right.
Toddington itself is quite nice, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
A little cafe there as well.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, and you can go to Cheltenham races as well.
yeah,
You can go to the
Yeah.
race course and Cheltenham itself, of course.
yeah.
So that'd be nice once the railway's allowed to open up the station. That should be June, shouldn't it? Don't know, fingers crossed. Yeah,
Yeah, I
So definitely a place we want to go back to.
Yes, yeah.
Um,
So then after that,
We went to Tewkesbury,
we
didn't
went to Tewkesbury.
Yeah.
We managed this time to look around the Abbey, which we haven't done before.
No, I don't think. Funny enough, we'd never been in the Abbey.
No,
It was on a grand scale, the Abbey, wasn't it? But it didn't. Unlike some abbeys, possibly like Gloucester or Brecon,
yeah,
and like those, it didn't really wow you. It was just tall columns.
yes,
And I
yeah.
think I don't know what they said. There were bits that were being closed
I
off.
think, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, if you've been able to see
so
the
it's
other
a
bits.
slight disappointment with that. Funny enough, but it's
Yeah.
still a stunning building.
Yeah.
But the site itself,
I quite like that site. I think because of the convenience that you're so close to the town. We had a service pitch, didn't we?
Yeah,
Which was nice.
yeah, which was nice.
Yeah. No, I like that site, and it's very handy for the M5 and
Yeah.
a great stop on your way down to Cornwall or back
Yeah,
again.
I mean, certainly if you're going down to Cornwall, I think you could stop at Tewkesbury and then go down to Cornwall, and it wouldn't be too much of a
no,
leap.
because it is quite close to the motorway.
Yeah, that's right. You can hop onto the M5 fairly quickly, can't you? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then from there we went to Bathchew Valley, which we've already
Well,
covered.
mentioned, yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to Stover Country Park.
Yeah, no, never been to Stover at all, had we ever?
No.
And it's a funny little site. It's in a great location next to the country park, but you have to walk. I think, unless I missed it, you have to go out the gate and down the road to get to the country park.
Yeah, yes. There's no gate through
No
from the
direct
site.
access
No.
to the site, and I think a few people have said it seemed a bit. Someone said a bit municipal.
Yeah.
A little bit boring, possibly, but
It was nice the area we were in because we were in that corner, weren't we?
yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'd have wanted to be right near the road.
No,
But
No.
because we weren't right near the road, we were a long way from the dog walk.
Yeah,
weren't
well,
we?
top marks for the dog walk as well.
But the dog walk
once you got there,
was like a little mini country park,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that's right,
It was
that's right.
it was as good as that. The country park itself was very enjoyable, quite
Yeah.
quiet,
yeah,
and we started out with just going to do a little walk, but in the end we walked all the way around the lake, didn't we?
yeah, no, that was really
it
enjoyable.
was nice, yeah.
We missed the buzzard, didn't we? Someone said.
Someone said there was a buzzard, but we didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it. But,
And we had some lovely trips out from there.
very Pomeroy Castle.
I know, yeah. That was my favourite. As soon as you saw it when you came around the corner, I thought it looks just as good as it did in the pictures.
And Simmons Yacht,
Yeah.
which is obviously in the Wye Valley, but
No, went there when we were at Tewkesbury.
oh, did we? All right.
Because we went to Goodridge Castle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, right. So I have to do these videos to
to remind
where I've
yourself
been.
where you've been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because but it proves that you have lots of memories that come back into your head. Don't you?
Yeah.
Places you've been
Yeah,
while you've been away.
That's right.
Yeah. So then we went to Totnes while we were there, didn't we? And
Oh yeah.
and just checked out the railway, which wasn't open yet.
No, I think that's open now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it opened on the 17th of May. It's now the 22nd, so that should be open.
Yeah.
Well, that looked interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
South Devon Railway.
That's right. Yeah.
Perhaps we'll catch that on the way down there again.
Well, I want to go spend more time in Devon and Cornwall. I mean, we only just went to one site in each, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So then, because I think the highlight really was, and you better pronounce it because I'll get it wrong.
Trewethett. I don't know why I have trouble. You've spelt it wrong on the spreadsheet. It doesn't help.
I know.
Trewethett.
Whenever I'm looking for it on the site, I can't remember how to spell it.
No.
I'm really blocked with it.
That's one of our favourite sites.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hadn't been there for a while, but I think it's up there with Bunray for me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We didn't get a pitch right at the front, but we got one where you could see through because the grass in between the two in front of us.
There's a big scrum, as it were, for
Yeah,
the front pitches. A bit like there is at Bunray. If people move, I'll get that picture.
Well, someone did move, didn't
Yeah,
they? But then,
someone. I was out walking Poppy, and someone left at middle of the afternoon for some reason, and come back. Oh, the pitch is free.
Yeah.
I just stuck my head round the door to tell you that.
Yeah.
And I come back out, and they're walking along with
with a drain pipe.
with a drain pipe for the putting on.
So I felt like saying, you don't want to go here, go
No,
over there.
right. Yeah, there's a nice pitch up there somewhere.
Yeah,
But I'll tell you
no,
what we will do next time we go to Trewethett is we'll go up to the grass area.
Yeah, someone said that it can get very windy up there.
Oh, I suppose so. Yeah, if the weather's
very
nice.
exposed.
Yes.
I mean, when we most of the time it was nice, wasn't it? But we did have an afternoon of a lot of wind and rain.
True,
I should think.
true. Yeah, when the weather in Cornwall
Yeah.
can be like the west coast of Scotland. Well, it's on the west coast
Or
anyway,
like
isn't it? So-
Southport.
or
Yeah.
Southport, yeah, anywhere on the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really like Trewethett, and obviously we did Tintagel and Boscastle and
Port Isaac.
yeah, we needed longer there.
Yeah. No, it was lovely, and the highlight because of the whole stay there was Tintagel.
Yeah.
I went there early in the morning. We had blue skies. It was lovely.
It wasn't blue by the time I got home, was it?
No, it'd gone
got
back to
the campsite. Yeah,
No.
gone back to usual, but
Yeah.
really enjoyed that.
And then the last one was Bourton-on-the-Water, wasn't it?
Yeah, you put Bourton in the water on the spreadsheet there.
In the water. Have I?
Yeah.
It's just to see if you're awake. Because if I did everything perfectly on there, you wouldn't notice.
No, so Bourton-on-the-Water. I like Bourton.
Yeah.
The only drawback with it, of course, is it is so far from the town. It wouldn't get our top 5 sites close to a town or village.
No, because it's 5 miles into it. I mean,
Yeah.
probably could do it on a bike, I suppose.
Yeah.
or-
So you'd need. Well, you can take your motorhome. We were told there's parking behind the co-op. There is some motorhome friendly parking in the town.
Yeah.
So it's not undoable.
No.
And a fantastic town.
Yeah.
So iconic, isn't it?
Yes, the
town.
bridges.
The
Yeah.
little bridges. You can picture it in your head, can't you?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
we enjoyed that. So we haven't said how much these sites were.
Well, you'll see on the spreadsheet it was
Yeah.
£382.77.
£2.77. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheapest was the last one, wasn't it? Because it was no facilities site. We had 4 nights for £60.20.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to go to Longleat, but in the end we had so much editing to do. We thought, well, it'd be better if we went to our last site, got some of that done,
Yeah.
and then we could spend the last couple of
Yeah,
days.
which is was why we only had one trip out from Bourton-on-the-Water campsite.
Yeah.
And that was to Bourton-on-the-Water, the village.
Yeah,
town.
and also I heard that Longleat, the mobile signal there is awful.
So we couldn't have uploaded
So we
anything
couldn't have
anyway.
uploaded anything, whereas with the site we went to, we had quite good internet on both, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah,
EE
yeah.
and Vodafone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for our little tour review.
Yeah.
I hope you found it interesting. If you haven't already, please do watch the playlist. There will be a link up here, or
Up
is
there.
it down there?
I think it's normally right up there.
No,
isn't it?
no, if it's a card, it'll be
This car is here,
about
isn't
over
it?
your
Yeah.
face, about there.
Yeah.
And we'll put that at the end. I will leave a link to the playlist in the description below. So the next stop we've got is the Harrogate show, which is the Yorkshire Motorhome and Camper Van show.
Is it? All right, changed it then.
Yeah, well, it used to be the accessory show, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. Yeah, yeah,
Motorhome and accessory show, but they keep changing the name, don't they?
yeah.
So that should be interesting with the weather, if the weather carries on as it is, being in a semi-outdoor thing. Our friend Aileen's got a stall, but fortunately she's going to be inside,
Yeah, yeah.
so she'll be at least dry. So it should be interesting to see how they get on with motorhome shows. It should be the first of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're not sure how easy it'll be for you to film anything because of
No.
various restrictions. So
No, I mean,
won't
what
be-
I was sort of reading was that you have to ask permission to go in each van, and if I'm doing that, I'm not going to film many vans, am I?
No.
So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully we should be able to have a look at a few motorhomes.
Yeah,
I'm forgetting how to do it, wouldn't I?
you will. Yeah, because it's been a while.
Again, it's been about 18 months since I've actually filmed inside any other motorhomes other than our own.
I think you went to Todd's once, didn't you? In this whole time since we
Yeah.
went to the NEC in
Yeah.
February 2020.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I think that's it.
That's it, yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and hit that notifications icon, and you get an update when we go to the Harrogate show.
Yep. Okay then.
All right, so we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Then.
Bye then.
Bye.